And then, boom! A dry, thunderous roar swallowed whole, spinning hopelessly in the churning dark. Their hearts pounded like war drums.
Rabbit, hold on!
Monkey's voice was only a few arms lengths away. Rabbit thrashed weakly, head bobbed. Summer had arrived in all its dazzling glory. The green forest was livelier than ever. In Bear's class, with best friends Bear, White Rabbit, Fox, Monkey, and Turtle, excitement bubbled as they prepared for their very first trip to the seaside. On the bright yellow bus, chatter filled the air. Everyone eagerly shared their plans for games and adventures. Miss Owl, their gentle teacher, reminded them,
Remember, children, at the beach, you must be careful. Don't swim too far from the shore.
Heads nodded all around, eyes sparkling with anticipation. When they arrived, the view was breathtaking. A clear blue sky, white sand, and waves lapping gently at the shore. When they arrived, the class quickly pitched their tents, changed into swimsuits, and split into groups. Bear and Turtle began building a huge sandcastle. Fox and Monkey played water ball tag, splashing and laughing. Meanwhile, Little Rabbit, ever the curious one, was wandering along the shoreline, marveling at shells of all shapes and colors. Then something caught her eye, a glowing jellyfish, drifting gracefully far out in the water. Mesmerized, Rabbit slipped quietly into the sea, unnoticed by the others. The water grew deeper, but she kept swimming, drawn closer to the mysterious creature. And then, boom! A dry, thunderous roar split the air as a violent undercurrent surged up from the depths, swirling like a monstrous whirlpool. Rabbit froze, too late to react. One wrong kick, one late breath, and her small body was swallowed whole, spinning hopelessly in the churning dark.
Ah! Help! Somebody help me! Bear! Fox! Monkey! I'm drowning!
Her desperate cries ripped through the chaos of wind and water. Bear spun around, eyes wide, heart plummeting.
Rabbit!
Without thinking, Bear roared, his voice raw.
Rope! Buoy! Now! We don't have time!
The friends sprang into action. Fox grabbed the rescue board. Monkey flung the buoy. Bear tied the rope tightly around his waist. On shore, Turtle clutched the other end, hands trembling so badly that the sand seemed to shake beneath him. The sea was changing fast. Dark clouds rolled in, shadows falling low over the water. Their hearts pounded like war drums. Towering waves slammed into the rescue board, each one threatening to crush their efforts.
Left! Go left!
Fox shouted, fighting the pull of the black vortex that swallowed the light.
Rabbit, hold on!
Monkey's voice was hoarse, arms reaching forward, only a few arms lengths away. Rabbit thrashed weakly, head bobbing above and below the water. Suddenly, a massive wave crashed directly into the board. Wham! It flipped over. The rope slipped from Bear's grasp. The group tumbled, and the wind howled like an enraged sea god.
Don't fight it! Ride the wave! Hold tight and let it carry you!
Turtle's voice boomed from the shore, rolling through the storm with a strange, commanding power. Without hesitation, Bear dove straight into the whirlpool, eyes squeezed shut, hands groping blindly. And then, contact. A small, ice-cold, trembling hand slipped into his. In that instant, Fox lunged in from the side, seizing the rope. Monkey kicked hard against the board, pushing against the current. From shore, Turtle pulled with every ounce of strength in his body, the strength of someone terrified of losing a friend forever. Boom! A final, towering wave crashed down. For a heartbeat, the whole sea seemed to hold its breath. No wind, no waves, just an eerie, endless silence. Then, from the blinding white froth, 3 small figures emerged, staggering but still linked hand in hand. Bear, Rabbit, and Monkey, drifting back toward shore along the taut rescue rope. A chorus of relieved cries rose from the beach. Miss Owl rushed forward, wrapping Rabbit in a warm towel, holding her close.
Children, if we'd been even 1 minute later!
Rabbit burst into tears, her voice breaking.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to see the jellyfish. I didn't think.
Bear squeezed her hand.
It's over now, but promise me, never wander off alone again.
The sky cleared, as though nothing had happened. But in their hearts, the friends carried a lesson they would never forget. That night, as the campfire crackled and they sat close together, their eyes were quieter, a little older. From that day on, no one in Bear's class ever took the word safety lightly again, and no one forgot that moment between life and death, when friendship, courage, and quick thinking saved a small life from the vast, unforgiving sea.